Hey YouTube, it's Steve at Tower Genius. So quick follow-up video to a video that I just posted the other day. Um, I posted a video, can you make money at cell towers? And the answer was no, most of you can't, and a very small percentage of you can make a boatload of money if it's done right. Okay. Um, this video is called How to Make Money with Cell Towers, and it's a quick explainer video. So um, the best way, you're not gonna buy cell towers for the most part. Okay, these cell towers, 80-90% of the cell towers are owned by companies like American Tower Corporation, Crown Castle International, SBA Communications, Vertical Bridge. Like those are like the four big tower companies in the United States, right? One, American Tower, Crown Castle, SBA, Vertical Bridge. Right. So you'll be buying, if you come across properties that have a tower on them, let's say, you'll be buying a lease, right? You'll be buying the equitable interest of that easement there. You're not actually buying the steel most of the time, unless someone is selling a property and they own the tower. Then it's really valuable. Um, you might be buying a cell site lease if you're buying like an apartment building that has antennas on the roof, or you're buying, a commercial building or a strip mall or something that has rooftop antennas. You could have a direct lease with AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Dish Network, for example. If it's like an apartment building that has antennas and you're purchasing that, well, then you can have a direct lease with, with the carrier, and you can purchase that real estate, and that stuff will assign over to you, right? So you can find these properties, the commercial properties. Go to loopnet.com, big commercial real estate website, and you go into the advanced search mode there, and you type in cell tower or cell site or antennas or tower, and you'll probably find at least 100 listings any given time, and start making some offers. Now, the other way to locate these sites, like if you're, there's videos out there for like real estate investors, people that are out flipping houses, okay? And look for the videos called like Driving for Dollars. They're using these various softwares. They put them into their iPhones, they drive around, and they ping these properties while they're driving down the street, like the ugly houses. Well, the same thing you could do for towers, right? It's a little more driving because these things are gonna be spread apart. But there's the software that I use when I'm identifying properties. I want to find out who the owner of the land is. I use a software called Landglide, Landglide, Landglide. And you can use it on your phone, your mobile phone. I use it on my desktop on my Mac, and it helps me to identify properties. I am pretty good with looking at aerial photographs, and I find towers. I know how to find these things very quickly, right? It might take you a little longer on a satellite photo, but you zoom in and you click on the property, and it tells you who the company is that owns the land underneath, who owns the dirt underneath the tower, and you use Landglide to do that, right? And then you can just you write down that information, the name. You can have the name of the company. It won't have the owner's name typically unless it's owned by an individual, and then you just take out an envelope. Sometimes I'll use a large yellow manila envelope, whatever, 8.5 by 11 envelope, and I'll just handwrite it and send a letter. And I do mailings like this to try to reach people for different things, right? So typically people call me when they need help with the lease, but like on different projects, if I need to reach somebody and I don't know who they are, I'll use Landglide, and I'll find the property owner, and I'll just handwrite, on there, and go down and mail it. And I probably get at least, based on the results that people call back on these letters, more than 50% of my letters get open, because people aren't typically writing letters for cell towers, right? Now, people get these corporate letters from like the Landmark Dividends and the companies that do the hedge funds that buy these things, and they're on corporate letterheads, and they're coming out with their logos. I don't do any of that stuff. Just handwrite it on, throw a stamp on it, and send it out, and just write a letter. And you want to be contacting the property owner that you're interested in purchasing the lease, right? So if you're fortunate enough to get a response and you need help, that's where Tower Genius can help you. But so how do you make money with cell towers? You contact the property owners directly and see if you can purchase their lease revenue streams. That's really the secret to doing this, or just going out and buying buildings with antennas on the roof. Purchase that real estate, and then you can either keep collecting that rent. It's an extra rental stream, or you harvest it, you flip it, you sell it, and obviously there's some downsides to that too. But a lot of people, not a lot, but I do know of several real estate investors. That's all they do. They go out and they find these cell site properties. They acquire them, and they harvest off the leases, and they make a boatload of money doing it. So the opportunities are out there. If you have questions about a cell site lease that you've bumped into and you're thinking of selling, or you need to help with renegotiating it, that's where my company Tower Genius can add a lot of value. We can help you. So visit us at towergenius.com. You can fill out a contact form there, or you can give us a call at 888-313-9750. Either Kevin Donahue or I will help you, or you might speak with one of our sales project managers and real estate project managers with David or Mansour. So look forward to talking to you. Have a great day.